Good morning, my name is Melissa Wick, and welcome to day 2 of 30 days of morning yoga. And if you're here on the journey with me, I'm so grateful to have you back. And if you're just here for this one class, that's wonderful, welcome. And know that it is never too late to join the journey. Today's morning practice is called practice intention. So we're going to learn to set an intention for the practice, perhaps maybe even for the entire 30-day challenge. We're going to slow it down and move with intent on the mat so then we can take this skill and practice it when we move into our daily lives off of the mat. So if you're on this journey with me, leave the hashtag below 30 days of morning yoga so I know that you're with me. Get into something comfortable. There are no props needed. However, it's always great to have a couple blocks. I always have them at the top of the mat, or a blanket if you have sensitive knees, something that maybe you can sit your hips up on. I always like to have this stuff nearby just in case you need it. So let's get the practice started. Let's begin today in a comfortable seated position. So I invite you to prop your hips up on a block or a bolster, a pillow or a couch cushion, or a folded blanket. Many options. I just like it because it finds more ease in my hips and my spine so that I could sit nice and tall. So you want to feel your sit bones connected to your prop or the ground if you prefer, and feel the crown of your head grow nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. And we're not too stiff and rigid. We're tall, but there's still a relaxed awareness. Close the eyes if that's comfortable, or just soften your gaze down towards the tip of the nose. And we'll invite in 3 deep cleansing breaths. So inhale in through your nose, let your belly and chest fill up. And a big exhale out through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. 1 more. Fully inhale. Fully exhale. All the air out. And then gently close your mouth and just start to breathe in and out through both nostrils. Just allow your breath to be natural as you settle into your morning yoga practice. Let your belly be a belly, allowing the belly softly rise and fall as you inhale and as you exhale. And we're going to set an intention for our practice, for our yoga. So what brought you to 30 days of morning yoga? Or what brought you to your mat this morning? And rather than trying to search for the answer outside of you or make something up, let's practice connecting with our inner voice. So dropping down from the head to the heart. Feel into it. Allowing the heart and the mind to communicate. What is your intention? Maybe a word bubbles up, or an image, or a feeling. And on your next exhalation, allow your intention to anchor into your being. Let it radiate throughout your entire being. We're practicing moving with intention on our mats, so that when we step off of our mats, we could also move and live with intent. moving from a place of connection, moving slowly and feeling the whole way through. Now you're welcome to keep your eyes closed. We're just going to start with some cat and cows in the seated position. So your hands are on your thighs, or maybe even grab your hands to your knees. And as you inhale, you're going to hold on to your legs and just start to open up your chest, expand, show your heart. And then as you exhale, you pull the belly in, tuck the chin in, and round. Inhale, come forward, just going back and forth like this. Exhale, you round to your cat. Keep going at your own pace. You can make it as big or as small as you'd like. Eyes open or closed. One more round wherever you are. Coming back to center, we're going to start getting into our hips with some hip circles. So lean to your left. As you come forward, the chest opens again. Over to the right. And when you get to the back, you pull the belly in and round. Continue your circle. You can stay on your prop, but if it feels better to come off your prop, you can do that as well. So rather than trying to make this so mechanical, so to not overthink it, see if you can move a little more intuitively. So when you come forward, that's when you breathe in, and when you go to the back, that's when you exhale. Feeling your way as you move. And then you're going to change directions, go the other way. So you, again, can make this as big or as small as you'd like. A lot of postures in yoga are linear, front, back, forward, back. So this is a way to get into the sides, move in a way that is a little less traditional. Coming back to center. Either on your block or off, you might find this might feel better off of your block. We're going to walk the hands forward and just come into a nice, easy hip stretch. So you go as far down as it feels okay for you. Sometimes the hips feel really tight in the mornings. Sometimes they feel tight all the time. Tuning into your breathing. Just easing into it. Good, and then walk your hands back towards your body, and we're just going to switch the cross of the legs to come into that hip stretch on the other side. Walk the hands forward, melt your forehead, chest down, sweet breaths in and out through both nostrils. Good, and then walk your hands back to your body. We're going to unravel the legs and zip them together. Put your props aside. So if you're on a prop, just come off. Come to the side so I can show you. We're coming into boat pose. We're going to just start to work into the core, build some stability. You're going to zip the legs together. So you're going to lean slightly back and then loop the shoulders onto your back. Bring the hands behind the backs of the knees. Lift your heels. Steady your gaze on one point. Remember intention. Stay connected with your breath the whole time, and imagine there's a string tied to your heart as if someone's lifting you up. You're going to start to feel your core and lower core turn on. This might be enough for you. If you want a little more, let your toes hover, legs stay zipped together. If you want a little more, shins parallel to the sky. Keep breathing, find softness and ease as you engage. If you want a little more, hands come out to the sides and palms open. If you want a little more. Now we're going to invite in the obliques. So palms will touch, come over to the left side, and then over to the right side. So left arm to the outside of the right leg. Continue your breath. We'll just do a few more like this. Over to the left, over to the right. Can you find ease even amidst the challenge? Over to the left, over to the right. Back to center, one more lift, inhale. And then as you exhale, cross your ankles, take your hands forward and just roll forward over your legs. Hands will come underneath the shoulders, knees hip width distance. And we're just going to press up and back to downward facing dog. So tuck the toes underneath, lift the knees and push up and back. Your sit bones reach up and back. So you're grounding down through all 10 knuckles. Wrap the upper arms around and in. Glide the shoulders down the back. Relax your neck. And a slight pull in of the belly. So you can bend the knees here. Imagine as if your chest is reaching towards the tops of the thighs. Steady your gaze at one point. Connect with your breathing. We'll start to bend one knee and then bend the other, pedaling it out. Just opening up in the hamstrings. You're broadening the upper back. And then find stillness in your dog. You're going to lift both heels and drop both heels over to the right. Bend your knees and just feel into this side stretch in the left side body. No right or wrong. Inhale to center. And exhale, heels dip over to the left, bending the knees as much as you like. Feel the stretch in your right side body. And then come back to center. Exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, you're going to come forward to high plank. I know a little bit of strength this morning, but we're moving with intention. So your heels, your hips, your shoulders, your head are in one line. Pubic bone curls in towards the chin. Belly in. And then as you exhale, you're going to shift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Now we're going to look forward, bend the knees, and we're just going to step the right foot through between the hands. You can always assist your foot with the hand, and the left knee is going to come down to the mat. Try to have the right ankle underneath the right knee, lifting your chest. We'll start with the hands on the thighs. Now here, we want to drop that right hip down, lengthen the tailbone down, low belly zips up and in. You can stay with the hands on the thighs, or you could reach the arms up, thumbs back, pinkies forward, wrap the upper arms around and in, soften the shoulders, steady your gaze, come into your breath. Feeling into this pose, low lunge. Beautiful. Release the hands down. Left hand comes down to the mat or onto a block. Right arm's going to open up into a twist. Keep dropping that right hip down. Reach through your right fingers. The left shoulder might creep up to the ear. Can you guide it down? Opening up your wing. Keep that right knee facing forward in line with the toes. Find softness in your breath. Good, release that right hand down. You're gonna lift your chest up and then just bring your right leg back to meet the left. You can always pad up your knees with a blanket if your knees are tender. And we're gonna step the left foot forward. Okay, hands on the thighs, and we'll adjust here, we'll refine. Left hip drops down, tailbone down. If you need more stability, you could engage your right bum cheek, and that'll help to stabilize you. Zip up your low belly. You can stay with the hands on the thighs, or you can reach the arms up, thumbs back, pinkies forward. Proud open chest, show your heart, connect with your breathing. In and out, one breath at a time. How present are you in this shape? Beautiful. Release your hands down. Right hand comes down to the mat. Left arm's going to open up. So you're opening up your chest. Reach the fingers. The fingers also matter. Your right shoulder might be hiked up to your ear. Can you guide it down? Drop the left hip down. Steady your gaze. How still can you be? And sometimes it's a little more challenging to move slowly and to feel the whole way through. So be gentle with yourself. And then we're going to release that left hand down. Just slide that left leg back, tuck the toes underneath, and then push up and back to downward facing dog once again. We're going to lift the heels, inhale, ripple forward to high plank. You can always bring your knees down here to lower onto your belly. Bend your elbows towards the knees, lower nice and slow. Tops of feet press down, pubic bone down, lift the belly. Loop the shoulders onto the back, elbows in, gently push into your hands and inhale into a baby cobra. Try not to crank the neck up, chin pulls in. And then exhale, lower down. We'll do this 2 more times, so moving with intent. Inhale, smooth breath in, lift. Pinky sides of the toes stay down. And exhale, lower down. How smooth can you move? Inhale, lift, maybe find a little more length, feeling the back body enliven. And exhale, lower down. Good. We're going to tuck the toes underneath. On an inhale, we're going to push down, lift the belly, extend the arms. And let's come into a child's pose. Toes touch, knees wide, your hips go back, and then walk your hands forward. Melt your forehead and chest down. Elbows can bend slightly here. You can be still. Or if you want, you can add in a sway and roll your forehead across the mat, just massaging the third eye center. So just check in and feel what would serve you the best right now. Stillness or a little sway, a little nurturance. Beautiful. And then we'll walk the hands back close to our body, lift the chest up, and we'll come to a seat to finish the practice just like we started. You can prop your hips up or on the ground. Might find a little bit more ease in the body. Tall spine, loop the shoulders down and away, relax your elbows, close your eyes, chin in. Your palms could be down or up, or you can even make a mudra with the hands, thumb and pointer fingers touch, helps to focus. Closing the eyes, tune back into your breathing. Noticing how you feel after about 15 minutes of connection with yourself, your body, your breathing, with your awareness. Moving intentionally. Then bring yourself back to the intention that you've set. And on an exhalation, allow that intention to anchor into your being. Let it radiate throughout your entire being. Let's bring our palms to touch in front of our heart space. Slight bow in of the chin, acknowledging the teacher and the light that's within you. I thank you so much for your trust and for joining me on this journey. From my heart to yours, namaste. Hi yogis, if you're looking to add on a meditation practice to your yoga journey or just to your yoga practice in general, you can select from one of these short but potent meditation practices. You can pick one to suit your needs. You can try the same one for the whole 30 days or try different ones depending on what you need in the moment. The meditation practice will help to deepen your yoga practice, and it'll help to deepen your connection with yourself, strengthen your awareness, and learn some tools on how to self-regulate and to find that place of ease and calm within you on and off the mat. Namaste.